everyone, Nico and me here, and today we're talking about Zelda Breath of the Wild and how it's getting DLC and a season pass. Now this is coming from Kotaku, but it officially came from Nintendo. We also have this IGN source we might be looking at after if we still want to look at more information. One thing before we get into this, can we talk about how like the "you may also like" option is like all PewDiePie? And remember how bad Wii U's marketing was? Like, why is this like, literally, it's just PewDiePie and why the Wii U's marketing was bad. Like, way to sum up my life, am I right? No. Anyways, we have Breath of the Wild DLC. Now, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit subscribe for more Nintendo Switch news, and guess what? Well, you already know this if you're a subscriber, so you know what? Maybe you should hit subscribe. But, I already pre-ordered my Nintendo Switch. It's coming out on the 3rd. I have a recorder, a capture card. It's all ready. So if you want Nintendo Switch content and you like this video, well, you know what to do. So I'm going to read it in my best library woman voice. Remember, all people in the crowd, be quiet. The audience needs to be shushed. No one talk, or else you won't be getting any books. Okay. You know times are strange when even Zelda games are giving season passes. And here we are. Nintendo announced today that Breath of the Wild will get 2 pieces of downloadable content throughout 2017. And to buy them both, you'll need to get a Zelda expansion pass. The expansion pass will be $20 and will come with 2 packs of DLC. One will add a hardcore mode and a cave of trials, like Twilight Princess, while the other will add a new dungeon and a new original story. So this is very cool. I will continue reading 1 second. Don't interject, okay? Okay? You hear me back there? I hear you, Jacob. I hear you, Nancy. Shh! I'm just joking. So the $20 is actually pretty cheap for an expansion pack. It's usually like $60 for the whole season pass. I know this isn't like a huge bulk of content, but it'll at least be something, and it'll be nice to once you beat, or I guess do you even beat this game? It's more of an open world adventure. Once you're done exploring this world, you'll have more to explore throughout 2017. So it'll be very nice. $20 is fairly cheap, and a new hard mode and a cave of trials like Twilight Princess will be pretty nice, especially the new dungeon and new original story sounds very promising. Let's read the rest. We'll investigate more in a minute. The whole package will also let Link wear a shirt with a Switch logo on it, for some reason. I love how they added the "for some reason." And you can't purchase any of these packs individually, Nintendo says. It's either $20 or nothing. That kind of stinks because I feel like most people want the new dungeon and new story, but you will have to pay the full $20. Here's Nintendo. Okay, what's a good Nintendo voice? Okay. Starting with the game launches on... That was rough. Starting when the game launches on March 3rd, players will be able to purchase an expansion pass for $19.99, granting I thought there was like I don't even know. Granting access to 2 new sets of downloadable content from the game for the game. And when they become... You know, like when you're like... It's like someone's turn, the teacher's like, okay, you have to read this paragraph. You will read this paragraph. George, you read the final paragraph. And you're all reading, and like the person has like an error, and you're just waiting for them to say a word wrong or just pronounce something wrong. And everyone just laughs at every moment, and they're just like on the edge of their seats in suspension. There we go. In suspense, waiting to see what word they say wrong. I feel like it's that right now. It's like my turn to speak. Immediately upon pre-purchase or purchase of the expansion pass, 3 new treasure chests will appear in the game's Great Plateau area. Dang it. One of the treasure chests will contain a shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo that Link can wear during his adventure, exclusive to the expansion pass. The other 2 will deliver useful items. The first content pack is scheduled to launch this summer and will include the addition of a Cave of Trials challenge, a new hard mode, and a new feature for the in-game map. That is good. The second content pack will launch in holiday 2017 and adds a new challenge that will let players enjoy a new dungeon and new original story. The expansion pass will be available for both the Nintendo Switch and Wii U versions and are identical. Content packs cannot be purchased individually. So this is very nice. $20. Same thing. In summertime, we will get the Cave of Trials mode and the hard mode, and a new feature for in-game app, and the Nintendo Switch logo shirt. And we'll also get, in holiday 2017, the new map and story. Did you ever think this day would come? The second content packs could be great, but Nintendo charging for a hard mode and Cave of Trials, and not letting you buy the new dungeon/story separately? Yikes. Here's series producer Eiji Aonuma talking about the season pass, which will go on sale when Breath of the Wild comes out on March 3rd. Hello everyone, I will be the translator. This is Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda franchise. When oh gosh, this is really fast. We went to a great length to make Hyrule a massive place. Since this incarnation of Hyrule is so loud, it's our hope that everyone who plays will have a wide variety of fun experience. To help people do that, we've decided to create additional content for the game, and first for the mainline Legend of Zelda series. This additional content will be distributed in 2 parts. In summer this year, then again at the end of the year. That's a nice promotional picture, I like that. We will start sales on March 3rd, 2017. $20. Here's an overview of the additional content. 3 new treasure chests found in Grand Plateau. Oh, with this additional content, guess you have to hit the pause button on that one, we'd like to give even seasoned Hyrule explorers something new. The world of Hyrule awaits, and we hope the main game and additional content provide you with a place to play, explore, and enjoy for a long time. Thank you so much for the support. I love him. He's a great person. He just has a great personality, and I love watching him talk. That's a beautiful, like, flower blossoming. I love, like, the whole Breath of the Wild aesthetic. Am I better than the translator on the huge Switch reveal? Honestly, I didn't think it could get worse, but I think I am worse. Let's read some discussions in the comments. Shmeh says, "See, here's the thing. I want to support content, but when I don't know what the content will be, even from a source I trust, I can't just throw away money at it. If I pay later, so be it. But at least I have in mind what my money is going towards." Well, Shmeh, I agree if that was anyone but Nintendo, but I trust Nintendo, and they will give me what I want. Jason, this isn't the first Zelda game to do this. Hyrule Warriors had DLC packs and the season pass for them. Wow. Mechavolt came in for a punch. He did that. He did that. Jason Shearer responds with a witty comeback. Well, Hyrule Warriors is a Dynasty Warriors game, not a Zelda game. I'm interested to see what Mechavolt will respond with. Baroyoku puts his stance. Fanboys will disagree. Obviously. I guess crossbow training is a Zelda game too? It's shovelware. The Legend of Zelda Monopoly game is a Zelda game too? It's Monopoly. The often forgotten Zelda game and Watch is a Zelda game too? It's Game & Watch. I guess the Final Fantasy's Legends games are Final Fantasy games. They are Sega games, allowed to use the Final Fantasy name. Boyukuru coming in with the spice. He is not letting them go. Burn that. We don't say inappropriate words here. We're just skipping that entirely. DJ Kookpie is astonished. Wait, what? The first part sounds pretty crap. Seriously, the challenge sounds vaguely interesting, but hard mode, a shirt, and whatever a new map feature is, yeah, I can pass on that. But they're gonna hide actual extra dungeons and storyline behind it? Darn. Don't use profanity. Nintendo, you are meant to be chosen one, but you've succumbed to the dark side. Burn that beep, responds. I saw now. So unless the DLC dungeon and story is groundbreaking blood and wine tier DLC, I'll take a pass. I don't need a Switch tunic for Link. Hey guys, do you see what Ubisoft is doing? Nintendo 2017. Ferrix the Cat responds, the DLC expansion for Mario Kart 8 was pretty good. So if it's anything close to that, I am not mad this was offered as DLC. I agree. The DLC for Mario Kart 8 was actually really good. The content seems a bit shallow, but it's not terrible expensive either. Thanks for watching. I feel like this is getting out of hand. See you guys later. Nico me out. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't leave that soon. Apollo B says, this content seems a bit shallow, but it's not terribly expensive either. But hey, Nintendo, this is The Witcher 3. Have you heard of it before? In quotations. The most annoying potato. I'm sorry, I mixed up my vegetables and fruits. Fair enough. As long as the core game isn't messed up with and feels complete, I'm fine with it. I might even buy it. Well, the most annoying potato has spoken. I hear a dog barking. Is that a breath of the wild? Anywho, I agree with the most annoying potato. I hope the game doesn't feel empty without it. I doubt it will, because the game world seems so big and so large that missing this wouldn't really be that impactful. So I agree with that. An additional story, an additional part of the map is nice. If that is a key part of the story, a key part of the map that you're missing out of the game experience, then that isn't nice. And I really think Nintendo knows that, because they are very conservative when it comes to their DLC. They know, like in Mario Kart, not having that Mario Kart DLC, perfectly fine. You didn't need that DLC. So I trust that Nintendo, same with the DLC, there was DLC for Fire Emblem, I believe. That was just like that. So as long as the DLC isn't like in Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. Love the Battlefront game, but without the DLC, you're not getting that much content. I hope that they don't do that. I think they will approach the game that it's a $60 game, you're going to get so much content for it, and just like that $60, the $20 will also be worth your money, but it won't be necessary. Sarah 9X replies to the most annoying potato. They've just told you there will be a whole story you don't get if you don't shell out a third more than the game is supposed to cost. The most annoying potato hopefully will respond with a starkly strong comment. I don't know. Strong vocabulary. It's an additional story, at least that's what they said. You're assuming the story would be there if they didn't decide to charge you for it. I say it wouldn't. Probably wouldn't. And they are charging people so they can create additional content. Like I said, as long as I feel the core game is complete, I don't care. I don't like it when the story doesn't end and you need to pay to see the ending when you hit a paywall. This doesn't seem to be a paywall. That just looks like what it is, additional content. It's like you could get Majora's Mask as DLC for Ocarina of Time. Okay. Are we almost done with those Kotaku comments? This feels like the scene in The Godfather where he wakes up with the horse head in his bed, except it's thinking the horse head is a... What? K-Rob. Jago says, a new feature for the in-game map. Ooh, I can't wait. Maybe I can zoom out 1 times more. Or I can have the Switch logo as a marker. Jesus, the second one sounds a bit better, but this seems a bit weak. I mean, a Switch t-shirt, Nintendo just made the full game $80. Disagree with Jago, the full game is $60, not $80. This is a little bit of additional content that is optional for $20. This $20 content will hopefully not be, and I don't think it will be, it won't be like necessary. You won't feel empty without it. So I don't agree with that, but I agree that the first half is not as good as the second half. The second half sounds very promising, while the first half does not. But it's at least something. Rythan says, so a couple of things I can't help but notice. DLC is identical, so Wii U users have the ability to be constantly reminded that they don't have a Switch. Content can be purchased separately, but it's still a season pass. I don't understand. The Greatness says, people might complain about this on principle, but honestly, this game doesn't look to be short on content without the DLC, by any means. It's not like they're shipping a complete game with pieces missing. Nice to see Nintendo embracing the current climate of gaming. I'll take it. Totally agree with The Greatness. It's good to see Nintendo evolving with the gaming scene. I'm not a huge fan of DLC in general. The only type of DLC I like is like Mario Kart 8, where it was like Link and it was Isabelle from Animal Crossing, a few new maps. Like, not like $30, $40 DLC where you have to get it to enjoy the full game. I like it more like, oh, here's a little tab of information, or it was free DLC, but the DLC in Animal Crossing, where it added all the amiibo, or the free DLC in Splatoon, where it was updates, but you can also call it DLC. It was additional content that was free. So in a way, I really think that Nintendo knows what they're doing here, and I think a lot of people agree with me in the way that I don't hate DLC, but I hate DLC that is required, and I hate games that require DLC and that feel empty without DLC. So that's what I feel about this. Thanks for watching. We hit 15 minutes and 11 seconds. Wowzers. If you enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button. I do more Nintendo news and stuff like this sooner or later. If you like me reading in the comments section, maybe I'll do it more. I just thought it'd be a fun little thing to try. But maybe I'll go on like Nintendo Reddit and read stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. YouTube cancels PewDiePie's show, removes him from the premium advertising. Just in case you want to know. Here's a link. Type this in. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.